Hello. Today we're going to take a look at Pinkeep. It is a um, demo for a new game. I heard about it from abbreviated reviews. An excellent reviewer, far better at doing any of this than I am, with a better voice and better editing skills. I might be better at video games than them, but not by a lot. And that's not a slam against them. That they have some self-depreciating humor in their video. They're good folks. Anyways, I saw this on their channel, and it looks like it's right up my alley. I am lowering the volume a lot because, as you've noticed, if you've watched any of my other videos, I have a soft voice. Um, so now that's applied. So this is like a pinball game. When I was younger, I would play like on the Windows 95 computer at work because I was a hard worker. A lot of the old pinball games on Windows. I also like tower defense games. If you saw my cartridge defense video, you can see that that is like, my jam. And then, of course, I like roguelites. This combines all of those. I like this. It is hard. uh, Not like impossibly hard, but I did lose like 3 or 4, maybe 5 times before I beat the demo. I did ask in their Discord. They said there's not a lot's going to change. Polish. It's going to be bigger, of course, more than the demo. But I'm comfortable enough that not too much is going to change that I could showcase it a little bit. As like my Xenopurge and other stuff, I'm going to assume you've played the game. You've done this tutorial. Maybe you haven't finished it, but you've gotten a little far. Maybe died the first time. So we're just going to jump right into it. You got your starting decks. These are fun. I like these. I've never really messed with the village before, so that'll be interesting. These two are like standards that I enjoy. So increases your passive income. Handy. Even more so if you deliver wheat to them. I don't think we have the ability to get wheat yet. There's another card out there called Farm that will let you get wheat that you could then deliver to these guys. I think you pick the wheat up, same way you pick everything else up with your ball. Torch lights your ball on fire. You can burn stuff, do more damage. Fighter Outpost is kind of what I really enjoy. When I really enjoy, you get a little guy who runs around and helps fight stuff for you. He does like taking a nap, if I recall. Maybe that's just the archer. We'll see. Got 99 gold to start with. This is the health of my keep. This is the run. You recognize the roguelite stuff. These are your stats. You can mouse over them to see what they do. Alchemy does stuff like poisons and explosions, ball damage, the amount of damage your ball directly does when it hits people. Development affects a lot of things. Rarity of choices offered, cooldown of force push, durations of stats effects. Economy, pretty obvious. Your passive income. Melee is the damage your little melee guys do. Population is the health and accuracy and stuff of your little melee guys. Range increases the damage of your little ranged melee guys, and stability is your health for you and your buildings. I have a little strategy that I developed after failing 4 times here, which I'll get into once we get started. Let's just get rolling here. Like all roguelites, you typically only have the one option for a fight. So here we have the map. This shows a little bad guy's going to be coming out of here pretty soon. One thing I like about this, it's like pinball. This goes back and forth. The game is starting already. I can right-click, and it slows everything down. That guy's technically moving. This is technically moving. There's no timer on this. I could do this all day if I wanted. So these little areas spawn bad guys. This one here, here, and here. This one's coming out. You got another one. The fire on the sides of it, so that one's like imminently coming out of here soon. And these guys are going to slowly make their way down to here, my little castle. You can see the town behind it. And this is how much health the walls in my town has. Once this hits 0, it's game over. The run is done. My cards, the first 3 that I got here, these are the only cards I have. I have nothing left in my deck. These you get money from. The way you get money, you got this little gold on the ground, and you got my little ball here. We'll do a little show off here of how this works. I don't actually like this map very much. So where this is going back and forth, you do the WASD. A and D, these are your little flippers. Oh, the other guy's building something. So you see what happened there. You can't see it. It's kind of obscured here. It's hard to see. That little guy was a builder. This guy's also a builder. They're going to go to these spots and build things. I'm a fool. I shouldn't have been talking. I should have been playing. So let's do the fighter outpost. That's fun. So you can put these anywhere. I'm going to put it here. I kind of like putting them out in the middle. rather than close. Partially because if I put things here, my ball will bounce into it and maybe bounce back into my thing. Like pinball, you don't really want things blocking this entry area. Up here, it will like... It'll still block me going up here, but that doesn't really matter. The big thing is it's going to spawn a little fighter guy down here. And this guy's going to walk all the way up here. I've noted that on the walk, if he runs into a knight or one of these bad guys, he will fight them. So that's kind of cool, having them go that distance. And then he's going to like kind of guard this area and fight guys to do it. These are builders. This guy just built a spawner. This thing is going to spawn evil knights to come at me. There's me getting money. Now you can see I'm getting direct money. I see it. Alright, that just hit the guy. Now, when I'm paused, you can see when I'm around this thing, the ball lets me, if I release the slow down time thing, which is handy because for those of us who aren't super fantastic at pinball, it gives you a little more direct control. Lets you save it from those, because you do, you know, if you played pinball, you're familiar with the fact that there is, occasionally the ball does get like perfectly down the middle and there's literally nothing you can do to stop it. Is this one of those moments? Yeah, I think this is one of those moments. I will not be able to stop this ball. And my little hand, there's a cooldown for how long I can do the ball shooty thingy. So I couldn't do anything there because I'd already shot the ball out. I let go. There, now it's green. That means I can do it again. Fortunately, that doesn't end the game. You don't have a set number of balls. It just costs you gold to get it out again. And that cost goes up the more you lose the ball. So you don't want to lose a lot of balls. Alright, so you see the ball has a 2 on it. And if you mouse over it, you can see what's in it. The ball has wood in it right now. So... Oh, shoot. I accidentally... Fuck. I messed up. I accidentally released the slow time. Come on. Nope. Oh, whatever. Too busy talking. But yeah, you can see the ball is like collecting resources. It's getting wood. There's stone. Oh, see the ball got stuck back there. Eventually, it'll unstick itself. Kill this guy before he gets to my castle. There's stone, there's wood, and the ball collects them. Alright, there, I just destroyed that base back there. Not the best map for us to start on, because you can't see some of it. Now I'm actually focusing on the game. Yeah, that little building had health, and I kept banging on it until it smashed. Whoosh. So I'm collecting wood. If the ball drops, I lose all that wood. I also got that treasure chest. You want to make sure to get these treasure chests. So that one had money in it. Some of them have upgrades, and those upgrades are huge. You always want to try to get all treasure chests. I will prioritize taking them out with this little thing. With my little manual shot here. So I've got 1 stone in here now. So that stuff's collecting gold. Or collecting resources. In order to collect, see that? Now the ball is zeroed out. The resources you collect, you drop off in these 2 trading outposts here. That's the only way to get the money. If you go down without those resources, without having collected those resources, they gone. See this little guy walking on across the map? He is not an enemy. He's my little merchant buddy. I'm just going to go around those guys, I guess. Health carries over from run to run, or from mission to mission. So, if I lose health here... See, okay, I bumped that guy with the ball. He's a trader, and by bumping him, I can go to the merchant shop. I don't want to spend any money yet. Which is actually why I'm not dropping any of these, because I'm pretty sure I can get this without... If I lose any health, that's bad. Like, I don't want to lose health on the first run. That would be tragic. A bad start. But if you've watched my Xenopurge videos, you know I like to take bigger risks early on in these roguelites. I would rather... Oh, you saw my little knight guy fighting that guy. I think he got murdered. He'll be back. Oh, that looks like it's going straight down. Yeah, I like to like front load my risk. So I'm not going to, because your gold carries over. This gold is what you spend to play your cards, but it's also what you spend to buy new cards and get different upgrades. Goodbye, ball. Oh, I got to get that guy. So that's the game warning me this guy's about to hit my base, but I took him out. Oh, shoot. So you see this guy is about to get to that. The reason he showed up is because I hit it. These guys have more health, so it takes more than one hit to hit them. Your ball does a set amount of damage. Good job, little guy, bouncing off of it. Which you can upgrade. It's one of the stats you can upgrade is ball damage. See, that guy's killing him now. One guy left. Don't know where the one guy is. Probably the boss type. Yeah, that guy. Got cut down. Ah. What? I'm so bad at this. Just got to use the slow time more. So the problem with this guy is he's got a shield, which I was able to bounce off that and hit him from behind. So the way you get your little fighter back after he dies is by just hitting the hitting his little base thing there. All right, so that's it. I can hit in level now if I wanted. And I will, because I'm not going to shoot the ball. Shooting that ball cost me 35 gold. It ain't worth it. So that I got one of those treasure chests. You know, I said that one gave me money. Well, some of them give you an upgrade for your keep. So my play, this will increase ball damage. My play is usually to, early on in the run, focus on economy and development. Because more money and development gives you better rarity on things. So like this is a rarer card, this color. The green is the easiest one. And Battle Drummer is pretty cool. Encourages melee Neblins in range, making them faster and more accurate. Also yeets ball shots to the nearby enemies. So we're going to buy that. Like most roguelites, you've got your little battles here that you can do, and the mysteries, and I love mysteries. Frog-like creature riding a large lizard which has a huge water pipe laced to its back approaches the keep. Behind them, a large caravan of lizards carrying all kinds of goods stretches to the horizon. After blowing a huge smoke circle into the air, the creature grins wide and friendly. Whatever wondrous new dwellers one can find in these parts. I'm Malicer. Care for a ride? I give good coin if you offer something of value to me. I don't really need more coin, so I'm just going to decline and be on my way. I'm just going to skip some fights. During travels, one of the big wheels of the keep is broken. What will the Kiblins do? Replace it with a ball. Repair the existing wheel. Replace the wheel with Neblins. You know, we're handy types. We'll repair it. The repairment badly and has been a waste of resources, losing 100 coins. Well, whatever. As the Neblins explore the environment, they come across a very polished-looking tent. In colorful letters stands Gilbert's Gambling Grotto. Candles are lit all around it. A faint smell of incense comes out of the tent. As the Neblins enter, they see a slender figure in extravagant clothes and a magnificent gray mustache exclaiming, "Welcome, Benevuto, Guten Tag. Well, care to gamble some of your coins?" he asks with an encouraging wiggle of his eyebrows. He stands next to a huge wheel of fortune. Gamble 20% of your coins with a 50% win chance. Well, I just lost some coins. Surely I can win it back here. God, no! Oh, all right. Well, who cares? Money's stupid, anyways. I'm going to take this lower path because it gives me two options. These are just the same options. The double swords, of course, if you're familiar with roguelites, means this is going to be kind of a harder boss fight, which means I'm going to use all of the things at my disposal. We're going to set the battle drum here. So this will enhance my melee guy. We're going to set this here. And the torch I'm going to set here. So I can draw another card. This is like pay the displayed price to draw a card. Right now it's at 96. That number will slowly go down. There, my ball's now on fire, meaning it's going to do more damage to the woods and any other terrain it gets. And enemies. Boom! Saved. Thank you. Oh, that's awful. The drum guy, who's enhancing my melee guy, knocks the ball back, it looks like. Oh, it just kind of knocks the ball anywhere? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Hopefully he doesn't knock it, like, down. That would be tragic. I thought he'd knock it towards the enemies, but he's kind of just knocking it randomly, it looks like. Good job, little stabby guy. Go stab those guys. Do your job. Oh. No, that's gone. And you know, there's really not a lot more to this. I mean, there is more to this game. All right, now, instead of, like, paying money, because I'm a miserly person, that little timer, like, eventually, let's see what this guy's got. That's right, I am horribly broke because I make terrible decisions. And I'm even bad at it in real life, too, believe it or not. My finances aren't much better in real life. Oh, yeah, ball's on a murder spree. There we go. How many? 35 guys left? Yeah, we'll drop this. Shoots balls out that enter the village. So let's put this here. And now with the mouse wheel, I can change what direction. It shows what direction it's going to shoot. I'm going to put it here so it kind of shoots into this thing, which will help me, like, make money. Remember, treasure chests are huge. Upgrade collected. You want to get those. Yeah, that little war drum's awesome. That guy's doing a way better job at murdering things. Yeah, so there's different builds with this game. I'll probably end up, once I get the main game, exploring them all. Just because this is my kind of addictive, like, repetitive play. So that got put in there, and it's going to shoot it out. You could set it up so it's facing, like, one of the entrances. So it's got a bigger chance of, like... Let's get this guy. Of hitting the baddies. I just hate not... a ball full of resources losing all of its resources is a tragedy, and not one I want to encourage. Ha! This one's, I can save this one. Boom! That ball's all over the place. I got a nice little synergy going on here now with my various little bases here. I'm actually pretty happy with how I set this up. I was a little unsure about it at first, but it's working out. I guess my fire thing, I'm not really hitting it very often. It's a little out of the way. No! Ah, 3-wood gone forever. Oh no! Oh no! I'll never hit it. Oh, I guess I could have hit it. Whatever. I like a pinball game, yet I am not good at pinball. Don't want to buy any of these. Another fighter outpost would be cool, but no, I'm going to save my money. Even though I have 1,000 gold. Just... Oh, horse guy coming in on me. Killing. I'm killing. So many things, and this ball's on fire now. Nice! Hot damn, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I don't think you actually get the gold in, or you don't get the resources in the ball if you don't get it to the end before the end of the level. So I just made a strong point of doing it before. Because you see, once I got the last guy, it said end level, and then a timer started that was going to force me to end the mission. So this is why the search tests are important. So you've got these ones, which just give you +1 to your stats. Then you've got these ones, which give you a bonus twice into one thing, and then minus another. Alchemy is cool. Fire, resin, explosion damage, and explosion range. You know, I was going to do a little balanced approach for this run, but I've got the little warrior drum thing. I've got a warrior like in my thing already, and I haven't gotten anything for alchemy. Let's specialize. Let's go with a melee build. I'm gonna bump my economy, or population. No, gonna bump the economy. So now you sometimes get a ball to replace your bouncy ball. I assume bounces a lot. Resin ball, cover enemies in resin to slow them down. Also highly flammable. Okay, that's pretty cool. You still get paid when the ball dies. Also, you get plus 50% coins. This is just going to make you stupid rich. In a way, I probably shouldn't be bumping my economy and just grabbing the treasure ball, and then I can save these points for something else. I'm actually going to grab the resin ball. That's because alchemy is where you kind of can get a lot of resin affecting stuff. Yeah, I'm curious what this does. So this thing will let you upgrade your maximum health or heal half your missing health, which is neat, but I love question marks. As the keep enters the area, 3 creatures sit on a recently fallen tree. They look gnarly as if they were made some kind of root. One is small and looks very young. The one in the middle looks of middle age, and the third looks wrinkled and old. As the Neblins approach, they start to speak each of them one word at a time. We saw you from afar. What will you offer? What will you reap? The choice is yours. I think they want one of my cards, and I like all of my cards. Sorry, people. I'm going to decline to be on my way. I have no whimsy in my life, I guess. I'm rolling in money. Okay, so this one, you can see... Oops. Too busy talking. That I don't have many places to build at. That is because some of them are hiding under, like, stones and trees. You gotta, like, destroy it. You gotta collect a little bit of the resources to open up the spots for it. Stuck. When it's stuck for long enough, it'll drop down. In theory. In theory. Okay, it's supposed to drop down. I don't know why that one didn't. Little vents that change the direction of the ball. Very annoying. Also very cool feature. All right, let's get some of these guys out now. We're gonna put. Actually, don't want anybody that close. You know what? We're not gonna put anything out quite. Oh shit! I'm not gonna put anything out quite yet. I think there's a better spot for them. Okay, this I can maybe work with. Let's... treasure chest. Put the fighter here. It's going to be super into the way of my balls, but I just want their extra protection. That'll go over there. Village can go here. You know, with the village, things like the treasure ball, which I like anyways, maybe my strategy of like front-loading economy isn't necessary. I could ignore the economy stat. 21 guys. I don't actually think I need to drop that torch. Oh, I have so much money, there's no reason not to. I'm actually going to put it up here. I noticed the ball keeps going that way, so it's way more likely for me to hit it. Slingshot tower is so cool. Smithy's important. Farm would be good. How much money do I have? Oh, screw it. Boom, boom, boom. And now I'm broke. Slingshot tower is going to let me... Oh, that is a catapult, and that is very bad. The catapult will go to about halfway in the map and then shoot your castle from afar, taking away your health. It is very tragic when you do not notice the catapult coming, and all of a sudden you're like, where'd all my health go? Oh no, it's a catapult. Why wasn't I paying attention? Is exactly what I sound like. It's one of the reasons I like sticking the melee guys not so close to my base. Because... Is that guy stabbing my thing? Get away from there, man. Not cool. It's because then the fighters can catch the catapults while they're at range still. I don't really regret having this one here, though. He's been doing a good job fighting in that corner. I think this guy might be stuck. Let's see how to stick in. It is a demo. There are the occasional bug or glitch or evil knights being kind of weird, like that one is. I just can't get an angle on them. I got to deal with those catapults that are coming right at me. Yeah, that catapult's almost in range. Gotta take it out. Alright, got the stuck one. Oh, we're in trouble, guys. Alright, lost one health. Oh, now you're seeing where it can all fall apart, especially if you're not on your A game like I am not today. I probably should be dropping more of these down. Where's the ball? You know, the different ball types, this one seems to be glitching out and not dropping when it should, Because like I said, it should, whenever it's stuck like this, fall. I'll mention in there. Oh, they got a pretty active Discord. I've seen at least a couple different developers in there, and a community manager. So I'll just mention it. I'm sure they're already aware of it. Bam! Saved myself. See, this thing's got health. One of the baddies must have come by and started attacking this. They can destroy it, and if they do, oh shoot, that shield. So the bad guys, this guy's a shield, which means you can only really hurt him from behind, or if I can get this dang flaming ball. There, got him. That was close. I'm surprised I survived that one. Alright. Well, that was a bit of a mess. Lost 2 health. Probably should have deployed my other things, but shoot, forget it. But I just like banking money. If you watch my Xenopurge playthroughs, you know I love banking money, even when it's not a good idea. Alright, we have decided to just sink our alchemy and just go all in on melee. Gonna bump ball damage, never a bad idea. Let's grab another fighter outpost. And then I guess we're just gonna make a whole video about this. Yeah, let's just make a whole meal on this. I better go get... do I really want healing? Do I need healing? I do need healing. But I'm just going to... So if I did heal, it would heal 2 of these. I'm just going to increase the maximum health. 1 less healing, but it's maximum. And it means when I get another healing over here... Well, we'll see where I'm at. Alright. We're going to... drop this one here. We're gonna... Let's do a fighter outpost here. And the drummer here. I got that second fighter outpost, so I can put it here and just lock down this side of the map. It's going right down the middle. I made a series of mistakes here, just in build and like, I don't know, I'm still getting used to the game. I've only beaten it the one time. Murder spree. Not really a huge fan of this map. The little bone things are neat, but they really obscure your view of the game. Okay, so it got caught in my little sling here. I can pull back on it and direct the attack. I think this ball's just stuck up here. Oh, no, it dropped. See, that's where that's the behavior it should be doing. Alright, I got a village. We've seen what those do. Let's stick it here. Yeah, I saw someone, rider outpost, they do ranged, can be switched by melee by delivering swords. Do I have a smithy? I forget. I do have a smithy. That's a, you deliver iron to it and it makes swords. It also stuns enemies when they get nearby. Screw it. Let's just double down on the melee. So the rider outpost is kinda neat. Ah! This is the rider outpost. I dropped it there. Gonna try to grab the guy. Not quite sure how it works. My little stabby guy, stabbing folks. Good job, stabby guy. On a killing spree over here. I think that was the sound of stabby guy getting murdered. So yeah, there we go. I just caught that rider. Now he's going to fly around shooting people. Until he's not. I'm not quite sure how that one works. I got my other fighter outpost, so I can put that one here. Just kind of locking down that side of the map. Which means I got to use my little manual ball shot there. Manual ball shot. I'm an adult, I promise. To get the guys on the right, because I've got the left on lockdown now. I say I've got the left on lockdown as I hear the sounds of many a little guy being murdered over there, but that's fine. We'll avenge them. We are getting swarmed, people. I'm gonna draw a card. Pay the 17 gold. It's worth it. Let's get some fire. That will do more damage, and we're facing a lot of guys with extra hit points. We're in trouble. That guy's on fire now. That's good. Boom. Still gonna end it. Oh, nice. In level. Beautiful. Whew. Let's get the last of this money before the end of the level. Oofta, that was rough. Jesus, more melee in exchange for the yeah. We're just gonna go all melee here, guys. Population helps with health and accuracy. Let's do that. Extinguishes fire. Is chonky. Remove shields. Oh yeah, I mean those shields do cause a problem, but I'm fine with it. I am not seeing a lot of use off of the... let's go with the chonky, remove shields. We're rolling in money, so we're going to go to this here, heal, because we're down. Might as well heal full up. We're going to go shopping. Arrow tower, shoots arrows at enemies. Do we have a farm? We do. Yeah, we're going to buy an arrow tower. And that's all we're going to do. This looks like a good spot for a battle drummer. This looks like a good spot for a fighter outpost. And this looks like a good spot for a village. Kind of maybe hit either of those. Village is kind of blocking. Oh, that was... not a good start. This guy's got a little fire thing. I think he's going to go burn my stuff down, like my buildings and stuff, which isn't cool. Maybe he burns resources down. I don't know. I don't plan on letting him live long enough to find out. You'll note these side rocks are, like, taking damage. It's kind of a neat little later game mechanic they got going on here. Okay, the chonky ball that takes out shields is, in fact, very chonky. See, it's like clearing more of the map as it like blasts them open, also giving me more little upgrade spots. Yeah, it's attacking my base, jerk. Oh, I'll just stick the farm up here. God, it destroyed the village. That is a war crime, actually. Just so you know. I don't want any of these. I already got 2 fighter outposts. I don't need a third. Just gonna save money for now. So the farm, I just makes little fields, and then when you hit the fields with the ball, you're basically harvesting them, and then you get these little wheat things that your ball can pick up, and then you can deliver to them to the village. Except some jerk destroyed my village. Like some jerk is trying to destroy my farm. Just assholes. This is why we can't have nice things. I think I will end it here. As much as I like playing all the way through to the end, maybe I won't. I've come this far. You guys have watched me this far. And if you aren't actually interested in watching the whole thing, you can always, you know, skim it, not finish the video. Do all those other things that professional YouTubers aren't a fan of because they want you to watch the video all the way to completion, because that helps with the YouTube metrics I hear or something like that. My problem is I actually genuinely enjoy playing this game, and if I'm showing you a thing, I get caught up and want to show you the whole thing. Really, you should stop playing. You should stop watching me play this demo, and you should just go play it yourself. That's what you should be doing. But if for some reason you're not, I guess you're gonna watch me kill the boss. Or if for some reason you're having trouble fighting the boss, God knows it kicked my ass. Like my first mission. Oh, that's neat. I knocked him off the horse. This guy is lost. There we go. So you'll note the map is completely empty. No trees. No reason to stick around. There is a card that can plant more trees. Could bump that alchemy up again. No, we've given up on alchemy. I'll bump ranged up. I need more ball damage. Spits out rocks and iron ore. Yeah, we'll get a whole little economy going here. This fighter outpost is going to be totally in the way, but I'm fine with that. Stick the mine up here. This will shoot the ball out, so we're going to have to go trading outpost. And then we'll put the torch up here. I'm an absolute failure of a pinball player. No! No! That's my incredibly manly gamer sound I make. It's copyrighted. If you make that noise, you gotta, like, pay me royalties. God! What is wrong with me? Probably don't use slow-mo enough. Wonder if they'll add, like, upgrades and stuff. That'd be kind of... Or, like, mutators. No slow-mo mode. A fate worse than death is what they could call that mode. Eats the ball, shoots it out. I haven't hit the flamer thing in forever. Good job, melee guy. Balls on fire. Ooh, another fighter outpost. Yeah, let's drop that one up here. Now everybody's in the way. This is the most inconvenient places for me to put everything. Although I guess in a way it kind of helps. Maybe. I stand by my terrible decisions. No! God. There's so much money to that. I don't care about any of those. This guy is becoming a problem. I need to get these two treasure chests. Plus I got tons of time still. This guy needs to be stopped. There we go. I think one of those treasure chests vanished. Arrow tower. These are fun. You can kind of set a zone here. Pretty happy with that spot right there, actually. Oh. Nice, nice. That destroying the shield thing on this ball is actually really good. Granted, I've gotten pretty good at, like, the back attack. I've lost so much money to the ball going down there. I mean, I'm rolling in dough, so it doesn't really matter. I need another card. I'm getting overwhelmed here. Smithy's not going to be super useful. I'll just put it up there. I love me a Smithy. It synergizes well with, like, a lot of the melee things I'm getting, but I'm in trouble. There we go. Take that guy out. But all these guys are coming in from the bottom there. I'm getting overwhelmed. There's catapult. We're going down, people. Oh, I think I might be pulling this one out somehow. Catapult. Oh, thank God. What a mess. I gotta stop screwing around. That was close. Oh, let's just keep doing that. +2 melee. You know, I think we've got enough melee. Bumping that ranged up a little bit so our archers do good. You know, I love a good economy, but I'm loaded right now. And this way we can grab the treasure ball. Alright, final fight. We'll be able to restore our health. Final boss. Or big fight. Restore our health. Oh, no, we already did the big fight. Okay, cool. We're just going to restore our health. Heal. And then the boss fight. This is what we came here for. Stick the torch there, actually. Stick the village. Oh, I don't want to do this. There. Put the fighter outpost there. Boss! So this guy's got some funky mechanics. Hopefully you faced him on your own without coming to me immediately. You know, because I'm about to spoil some stuff. You can interrupt his attacks. Not that one, apparently. Oh, hey, my little guy's stabbing him. Good job, little guy. You're going to get crushed, though. Big health bar. Actually, I should be saving my, yeah, he just broke my fucking torch. Yeah, I should be saving my, manual attack. Damn it. For when he's about to do, when he's, like, kind of powering up to do one of his, like, I'm gonna break your stuff. Or, like, right now he's summoning guys. I could have interrupted that if I hit him fast enough. I think he's got armor or something. You notice I'm hitting him, and he's making the, ugh, you hit me sound. Oh, he's building something. I want to interrupt that. There we go. But sometimes he doesn't actually take damage, and I'm not quite sure why. If he's got some sort of armor mechanic, they should probably advertise it a little better. So this is something that I want where people will hit it. So the smithy gives me ore or swords or whatever. Yeah, it gives me swords. He looks like he's going to smash my village. I don't want him to do that. But he's going to anyways. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, he's going to try to smash that one. I just fucked up my... Stop! Not bringing my A game today, guys. I'm missing a lot. So yeah, he just built a little spawner. Yeah, I want to be hitting him when he's powering up his fancy moves. Now I gotta hit him when he doesn't. Yeah, it's him calling guys, which I think can also be interrupted. These are builders. I would like to stop you from building, please. I'm so rich. Get another card. So yeah, he was going over here to smash this thing, and then I donked him with the ball, and he got distracted. Boss with ADHD. So I hit him in here. He won't call his buddies. Yeah, you can interrupt basically all of his attacks, which is just going to spend more money. Which is basically the play. Like, your ability to beat this boss is going to come down to how often are you interrupting his attacks. I'm sure this ranged guy does stuff like shoot people. Ah, he's built another one. I just don't see it very often. It's not incredibly well telegraphed. Getting swarmed. My little archer guy that was down there fighting him. Good job, little archer guy. I was just thinking how useless you were. That's gonna go down. Farm. Kinda useless, but whatever. Something, I guess, he can attack that's not my base. I don't want you building right there, buddy. It's a bad place for you to build. You didn't get your proper zoning permits. I'm just dropping more money. Arrow tower is pretty cool. I'll put it... I'd love to put it right there, but someone else is taking my real estate. So we're going to put it here. Put the circle there. Don't mind me just spending all my money on new balls. You know, I am impressed with how little ball jokes I have made this entire game. I'm like, mature and shit. Hey, he's shooting him. Good job, little arrow guy. Yeah, he builds walls. Just makes everything a little harder. Battle drummer. Supercharge my melee guys. So I would normally lose all those resources, but instead I cash out. Oh, there's catapults coming out of those things. That's terrible. God, that catapult in the corner is going to be the end of me, man. All these bases as well. Just, yeah, I think I might be. I think I let this whole thing get away from me. You're going to bounce that ball from me, buddy. You are the best little guy on the planet. He's going to smash my little slingshot. Let's get rid of these stupid little castles. Let's get some more things on the board. My last card. Let's drop a mine here. I've kind of got my little industrial complex over here. This will shoot it up into the farm. Not out yet, somehow. Yeah, he's like... Oh! He shot at me! He directly attacked me! That son of a... Well, that's the game. You can see why I like it. I do like games that kick me in the nuts, and this one does. I hadn't planned on making a full giant video. If you stuck with me this whole time, thank you for watching. If you skimmed it all the way to the end, you know, thank you for skimming. That's the game. It's fun. I think you'd enjoy it. I'm excited for them to expand on it a little bit. I'll probably be playing the hell out of it. I don't know how many videos I'll make of it. You just never know with me. You guys have a good one.